Hey, welcome back to Two Ski Geeks. It's your boy Will Call and my partner.
And I'm John Michael. Welcome back. We got some
Hey,
more books and news for you today. Ready
yes,
to
sir.
get at it.
And help you get your geek on. So with Two Ski Geeks. So yeah, I am going to make my camera. I'm going to change my camera real fast so we can move through this program as quickly as possible and go to the display camera. And so first up to bat, we're talking about DC books again, because I'm a DC fanatic more than Marvel. I love Marvel too, but Batman and Robin, this sketch variant of Grant Morrison book and Frank Whiteley. The regular cover is a yellow, like a golden yellow cover for this book, but this is one of those books that are predicted that James Gunn will use for going forward into the new DCU. And so if you don't have this one, this now is a quite a pricey book now. Thank God I got into it, or I got it early, long years ago. But if you can get a hold of it now, good luck. And then after that, we're talking about things that I've watched on TV recently. So that would include this book right here, The Last of Us, which was a great show on HBO Max. Loved it. This is the first print of The Last of Us. And so like that one. And if I'm going to probably put this on eBay within the next week or two, or I'm going to decide on whether and what do you think, J. Michael? I'm thinking about either getting them graded, because I never touched these besides bagging and boarding them, getting them graded or
Yeah, I have a couple. Yeah, I have a couple buried somewhere. Yeah, look at them. Look at the corners, look at the spine. I've been viewing some videos on I saw one video just yesterday, the top 5 things that CGC hates, and it should probably go for CBCS as well. But yeah, check the spine ticks, check for no creases, um, check for no missing pieces from any page. And if all the boxes are checked, send them in. Yeah. I think with those books, it's better to have those graded.
right.
Do you have two number ones?
No, just only one number one, and these are
Okay.
number twos that
Well,
then these are second print
yeah.
two. Go ahead.
Well, if it comes back 9.6 or 9.8, it will command a premium over your raw price. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seeing as how it's hot right now. Now, if it was not hot and it was just common, I would say leave it raw. But seeing as how the program is on everyone's mind now, yeah, I would send them in. But then again, you run the risk of, uh, the length of time for them coming back. But
Yes,
that that's
sir.
supposed, but that's supposed to be greatly improved. So
Unless you expedite it. So
yeah,
those
oh,
are books 3 and
that's
4.
right. So put those in one order under fast track, expedited,
Mm-hmm.
and then any other books you're sending, do them the regular way.
Got
That
it.
should work. Yeah.
All right. So then
Hmm.
we got keep going on entertainment. Then after I have entertainment, I'll pass this on. But this is something I've watched this morning and yesterday. Um, and that's right here is Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur on Disney Plus. I enjoyed that show, John. I watched the first 2 episodes, no, 3 episodes. And what's really cool about this, I have 2 copies of number one, and I need to send these out to be graded too as well. But it was really cool, John, about that cartoon. Guess who's doing the music track on that?
Who I need to put it on my I should put it on my Sunday night viewing. But who's doing the music track? I'm not sure.
Raphael Sadiq.
Oh, okay, good. Well, that
Tony,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Raphael Sadiq is doing the music from it. So anyway, I'm just going to rush through these real quick. This is issue number 2. I have the full run.
And for those who don't recognize that name, Raphael Sadiq, he's I guess you could say formerly of Tony.
Right.
The band had their issues, but I haven't seen them together lately. But if you don't recognize Raphael Sadiq, that's Tony.
And the lead singer from Tony. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So these are just issues 1 through and that's with the Totally Awesome Hulk. I love this cover. I have doubles of just about every single cover of the first set,
Yeah,
5 or 6.
I
Go ahead.
I have those books, and to go along with your showing them, man, you looking back at you, Benz, you don't see them.
You won't. No.
Now, of the lot, I have that one. That is my favorite cover there of the lot, number 5.
Got you. I got 3 copies of that one, and then this one I believe is the
I mean that
cover.
that number 5. I like that one too, but that number 5 is my favorite cover. All the covers are very nice. Yeah.
Right. But I think this one here, number 6, is the first cover of her uniform, her costume.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the other covers have her in just street clothes. So I think this is the first cover. Number 6 is the first cover of her in uniform. Her Moon Girl Double Dinosaur. So TV show I watched this morning, and I watched 3 episodes of it, was Superman and Lois on CW. John, surprisingly, that show's pretty doggone good. I enjoyed it. And the trippy thing about the CW, of course, is the CW doesn't always follow the comic books or the
No.
book storylines well, and so it can be sometimes over dramatized. But I think in this case, they did the right amount of drama with the right amount of science fiction. And I must say, the opening scene, or not really, I should say, the opening the life-saving scene that was involved with Superman was with him with a nuclear power plant, and how he fixed that situation when the nuclear power plant was about to explode. That was cool as hell. And go ahead.
Yeah, when you say nuclear power plant, I found in a dollar store. I was just, you know how they have all those old movies in the dollar store
Mm-hmm.
in like a bin?
Yes.
Yeah. So I found in there, this was years ago, there was a Superman DVD, but it was all of those I forget it's the Fleischer, the Earth, there's no,
Oh yeah, those unbuttoned by the
I
same
forget the first name,
Popeye.
but I know the last name is Fleischer, those early animated Supermans. You
Yes,
know what? Those graphics, they can't even touch those graphics
to
today.
this day. Yes,
They
sir.
can't. I don't know how they did that. Those graphics in there, but when you say power plant, all that, one of the episodes had a giant robot that this mad scientist had created. Man, those early Fleischer animated. I said, look at this in here. It was a
And it was
bargain. I think it was just a
amazing.
dollar or two. And it had several early, I believe from the 50s, might even be the 40s, but those Fleischer animations of Superman, it was
Right.
gorgeous. Oh, okay.
And just speaking of Superman, I'm getting ready to pass it on after this one. These are books that I picked up lately regarding Superman. Superman Space Age, book number 3 came out, as well as this Superman number 1. And I love this foil green that is just beautiful. And now I'm going to shut up and pass the mic to you and get
You
off
gonna
entertainment, Ben.
You gonna pass it over so soon?
I'm
Okay,
gonna
all
pass
right.
the mic. Yes, sir.
I gotta get my uh tabletop set up, but I'm gonna have to do it old-fashioned way for right now. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Uh I bought a bargain box at some point a couple of months ago, and they're located out of Florida. I even sent a message to the guy. I said, when I'm in Florida, I said, can I pick up books from you? He said, no, we ship our books out of Miami, Florida, but for some reason he said he was in Toronto. So
Hmm.
I didn't get that. He said, I'm in Toronto. The books are shipped out of Miami. Maybe it's just a warehouse there. But I know they have a lot of books, but I bought a grab box, 50 comics, $35. You can't beat it. I don't know how
Ooh.
they do that. Uh, 50 comics, $35, and free shipping. Free shipping. Man, shipping can be $7, $8, $10
Or more.
or more. Because I've even paid $14 shipping. But they had a number 1 Spooky's Haunted House in there. So I've already shown that, but I sent it off. It came back graded. It was, a 3.5, but those books are tough to find in high grade.
Yeah.
So that got me into a bug of completing that volume 1. So this
Mm-hmm.
is number 14 from that volume 1.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Uh I think I got it on eBay online. It wasn't too expensive. I think it has a slight crease in it somewhere down here.
Got
But
it.
there was only 15 issues in volume one. But when they changed it to Spooky the Ghost, and they went away from the haunted house, which is maybe volume two or three. I think they had
Mhm.
75 issues in that Harvey Comics run. But yeah, this is number 14. I only need three more to complete the first volume one. I think
Nice,
when I get
nice.
I think when I get them all completed, and I got a couple of high grades one, I'll send the others off for grading. I may have to think about this one with the crease. Moving on, that came in the mail. Spooky's Haunted House, Harvey. Now these books are low grade because uh Will and I often talk about when we were younger, we were so focused and in a trance on superheroes. We ignored these kids' books. These are Harvey Comics, Archie. Now, as many people know, Archie books, Harvey, they command a premium in high grade.
Sure do.
And they even have some special covers or special issues that are sought after highly. Oh, this I picked up at the Atlanta Comic Con. I mean, they advertised it as the Atlanta Comic Con. How many vendors? I'd say about five comic vendors. But if you wanted Funko Pops, they had Funko Pops coming out
Galore.
coming out the you know what
The
galore.
wazoo. The wazoo.
Yeah, yeah, the wazoo Funko Pops everywhere, stacked from floor to ceiling. I mean, they had props, lightsabers. They had tons of entertainment, movie stars signing, but five vendors, and a lot of the stuff I already had from those vendors, but I can always find something. Anyway, one vendor, this is a book called Eden, under, oh my goodness, I forget the imprint, but it's Jamie Tyndall. This is a book called Eden, but this was a variant.
Oh,
This
that's
was
that
this
isn't that white, isn't the same one with White Widow?
Yes, it's the same imprint as White Widow. Yes. Uh-huh. But this is a variant. This is Comic Con variant called Eden, first issue.
Okay.
I saw that cover. I said I'll just pick it up.
I want to say
I didn't
something like
I didn't
abstract is the imprint, something like that.
I didn't pay. You know what? We got time. We can do this. I didn't pay that sticker price on it though. The imprint, and this one is vague with the. It just says, "Oh, Daughters of Eden." It says Jamie Tyndall, but the imprint is not listed here.
Hmm.
This is a special. It just that's what. But yeah, it's because this just says yeah, jamietyndall.com. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Oh,
It's
he
not
just
under.
okay. From he may have just sold that off his site and they
Yeah,
bought.
he sold it off the site, and I forget the imprint for that White Widow. Yeah,
I think
but
it's abstract. I think that.
yeah, it may be. All right. So anyway, pick that up. Moving right along. Shamik Moore, the voice of Miles Morales, was at the comic convention. So I had him sign
Nice,
I had him sign my Spider-Verse number one.
nice.
Signed in silver. He had all the markers up there. He just asked what color. I just did the silver.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Had him sign that. Had him sign my Spider-Man one.
Can't blame you.
I'll
Can't
send
blame
them
you.
all in. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I had him sign one more because his signature is pricey. Oh my goodness, it was pricey. And had him sign
Mm,
this issue.
that's a nice cover too, man. Yeah. From that first series of Spider when he was just when it's just Spider-Man
Yeah,
after Ultimate Fallout, I
right.
believe.
Yeah, right after Ultimate Fallout. This one got a slight ding on it, but yeah, I had him sign those three. Signature pricey, boy. She's pricey. I remember going to Heroes Convention in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the writer for Darth Vader at the time helped my memory.
Was it Sewell? Was it Sewell
Yeah,
or was
Charles Soule.
or
Man,
Soul? Yeah.
yeah, he had a box full of Darth Vader and he was signing. Man, I couldn't believe it. I want to say, yeah, it was $10. He was just signature was $10. That's it. And he had a box of them.
Well,
And he probably would have thrown. He probably go ahead.
I was gonna say the writers usually don't charge as much as the actors.
Yeah, man. I'll go ahead and say he man 80 bones. That's what Shamik Moore wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Shit.
outrageous. But anyway, these these are books picked up at this was Corker Comics. They still have them. I don't know how many. Corker Comics is Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Mhm.
That place where other shops are watching how many they order. Corker Comics, they have 3 locations in South Florida. Pembroke Pines, and maybe 2 in Miami. Their ordering is, but anyway, they still have these. I don't know why, but they're still there.
There was a lot made, but
Yeah.
that was the Brett Booth. Yeah.
So I grabbed some more. We'll see
Especially,
what happens.
I
We'll
hope
see
he
what
didn't
happens.
charge cover price. I hope he charged less than cover price.
Oh no. They know me there. I'm a regular less than cover. Yeah.
Good.
It's 20% off the top.
Good.
And then any individual keys are bargained for.
Oh yeah. I know that's my man Zurcher again, Patrick Zurcher.
Yeah.
And that cover, that cover's righteous.
Yeah, that's the first meeting of Spider-Man and Deadpool. Yeah.
What issue is that?
That is I'm sorry, I should say the issue. Cable Deadpool 24.
Yeah, buddy. That damn Patrick Zurcher boy. Oh, he was just killing them covers on Cable Deadpool.
Let's see. I may have shown and I love this. This is a tribute to this cover is an homage to oh gosh, the Sunday artist. This is Nightmare Blog.
Oh, that's with our boy.
Jason Sean Alexander
Jason
and
Sean
Rodney
Alexander.
Barnes.
Yep.
But this is an homage to those the Sunday artist, the magazine.
Yes.
I should know. But you can see the covers and the homage to that. It'll come to me.
Yeah. Yeah, because my brother-in-law, we talk about that all the time, and I can't think of the Sunday whatever that it was related to. Yes, but I'm familiar. We'll put it in the comments at another time.
In the description, or on the screen as it comes to edit. Now surprisingly, I bought these a while ago. These were purchased a while ago, and I went to look them up, and they I guess because they're not that common. They were had a little premium on them. Maybe you can find them, but it's just Zenescope. But Oz, I got to complete the run. I was looking for the other issues. That's Oz issue number 3. Oz number 3.
Right. Yes, and those covers are very beautiful on those Oz books.
And I think these just had low print. When I went to look them up, it had a look. I was shocked. I got sticker shock a little bit, but I paid less than cover. This one was even more, but I bought it, less than cover.
Yeah.
Oz number 2. Is that the one? Yeah, that's number 2.
Mm-hmm. It's a beauty.
So yeah, Oz number 2. This came out the dollar bin at this was Infinite Realities. I don't know, it was just in there. It was Velvet Comics number 1, and I want to say it's late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I had never seen it before.
I have no idea.
And I have the others, but I just have this was the first issue.
Okay. Nice find.
Yep, just a dollar bin. I said, well, let me grab that. This also, I think this was in the $2 bin. Exo Man of War. You can come across this often. Yeah,
all the time.
All the time.
And sadly, they messed up Valiant so bad with that Bloodspot. Is it Bloodspot?
Yeah, Bloodspot.
Yeah, they messed that up. I mean, yeah.
Because I love the original Bloodspot. When I was reading that, the stories were excellent. Yeah, and then with the movie? I guess I didn't see the movie.
And people said it was decent. I mean, but still, it just didn't garner the attention. And
yeah,
Valiant books are still severely undervalued.
I think I showed this before.
$1, $2 bin.
I picked this up when I see it.
Always.
Spawn 76.
Yes, sir.
And inside this issue, Granny, I would say Granny Blake. She mentions her long lost love, when she was talking to Al Simmons in here, and she mentioned he was a Tuskegee Airman.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
Well,
that
name of the
caught my
show.
attention. It caught my attention and Will's attention, us being graduates of Tuskegee University. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, I was glad to see that mentioned. I can't remember where I picked these up. A couple of these, I pick them up when I see them. Spawn 9,
You got to.
first appearance of Angela. Yeah. Where did I pick these up? Oh, these were not the 3-day Atlanta Comic Con, but these were picked up at the 1-day show, the Atlanta Comic Convention. Yeah, one of them
Okay.
is the Atlanta Comic Convention. The 3-day one took the name Atlanta Comic Con.
Tracking. I got you now.
Okay. All these, let's see, I think I might have shown these before. These came out of Dave's Comics.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, out of Dave's Comics.
That's hidden. What issue is that?
This is issue 67. Excuse me. Yeah. This is
that's
Spawn
killer.
67. And again, a lot of these are drying up in the back issue bin. They're drying up.
Dude,
Spawns.
Spawns, yeah. Yeah, the Godfather, I'm sorry, the Todd father.
Yeah.
His books in particular Spawn they becoming pricey and rare now.
And this book is not, I was looking for this book for a while. This book is not common. I don't know why, but Amazing Spider-Man 397, you don't come across it that often. Somehow I missed it back in the day. But Amazing Spider-Man 397, it's kind of a sought after cover.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. But that may have been just before I started collecting again, because I know they had that Webby the Webby writing or whatever on the title.
Yeah, yeah.
And I came back
and it ran during that Clone Saga, because this is the Web of Death. It's right there in the middle of that Clone Saga.
I see it there, Web of Death on the title.
It's part of that. This is a very nice copy. This came from the Book Nook. These, when you come across these, you get Where Monsters Dwell 24. These were the days, 20 cents. I mean, 20 cents for comics.
I got a few of those Monsters Dwell. Yeah.
That's when I started. And then they gave you a giant size for a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
The giant size ones were probably triple the amount of pages, but it was a nickel more, a quarter.
Yes, sir.
All right. I saw this one in there. I got 2 copies. This was hidden in a bin. It wasn't alphabetical. Sometimes you just got to go through back issue bins. Everything is out of order. I remember watching this as a kid. Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch, number 2. It was hidden in the back issue bin. Charlton.
That's how the song went.
Yeah, it did. Charlton Comics, and this book here for a kid book, it must not. It didn't make it to the hands of a kid.
No.
So somebody had it somewhere in a box. Cause
that is beautiful. Yeah, I would have snatched that book up myself, dude. I used to watch that cartoon every Saturday.
Had it been in the hands of a kid,
early.
This is another book, Infinite Realities. It was in the back issue bin. Now I had to bargain a little bit for this. It was just below the going rate, because this one is a nice copy. Swamp Thing. This is Swamp Thing from that original run, number 5,
yes,
not a reprint.
I have it.
5, 20 cents.
I have it.
Yeah.
You remember when I bought mine at Book Nook? We were together.
And that's a Wrightson cover, Bernie Wrightson.
Yes, sir.
That's a Wrightson cover. So when I see those, yeah, I grab it. The spine is not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, there's that. I found this. Where did I find this? This is Corker Comics here. I need to get. I'm still kicking myself. This is Western Gunfighters number 3, but some months back, or maybe a year and a half ago, passed up someone had on eBay a set of Ghost Rider, the Western Ghost Rider, not John Blaze, issues 1, 2, and 3, and they had them for a low price. I shouldn't have passed them by. They were nice copies. Of course, when I went back, they were gone. But this one features the Western Ghost Rider there.
Yeah.
I want to say Carter Slade. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Carter
Oh,
Slade.
I can't remember who the character was, John. I didn't collect those. I've
Yeah, it's,
been the biggest Western collector, so.
and they said remember he was in Ghost Rider, the movie, the
Yes,
Western
sir.
Ghost Rider. He was in there. That was amazing to see that. Funny story. When that movie came out, uh, one of my students was talking about it. That was years ago, of course, Ghost Rider, and he was watching it. He's old enough, but somehow I don't know. He said the mom, his little sister, was in there, and maybe the little sister watched it after him, and the boy had gone off somewhere, and he
Mhm.
came back, and the little sister was crying, and he said his mom goes, I don't understand why she's crying. I don't understand. He said, Mom, it's a flaming skull, for Christ's sake. She saw a flaming skull. Of course she's gonna cry. There's a flaming skull on the screen.
Yeah, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Uh uh you want to step in here or continue
All
on? I got
right.
another. Yeah,
I'll,
yeah,
I'll, I'll do, I'll do a few.
yeah.
So
Go on ahead.
go into a few of them. I'll pull.
Yeah, I don't know why she's crying. Mom, it's a flaming skull. Oh yeah.
Now, you recognize the artist on this, right?
I recognize the book, but hold on. No, I should, but I don't.
That's
I
just
had
the
to.
cow.
Oh, see, yeah, because that's earlier.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
I have that book. I didn't make the connection. It's a.
Nor did I, John. I put you on the spot because I didn't know it either.
I didn't see enough. I didn't see enough of the dark tones, but now when you say it, yeah, they on the they had a Jeff the Cow book on I want to say the CBSI top 10.
Hmm.
And it's a book I bought a while ago. I have it. It's yeah, it's a ghost. When I bought it, there was only two listed on eBay. Don't ask me the name right now, but it's a
We'll find.
obscure
We'll
book.
talk. We'll find and put in
Yeah,
the.
maybe on the next episode.
Here we go.
Hmm.
The one.
Yeah, now I know that's Jeff the Cow because I was hunting for those Iron Fists, and they are not suspiciously, but they're missing from the back issue bins.
Yeah,
Those
man.
Jeff the Cow covers. Yep.
Jeff killed that cover, man. And I've got
Mhm.
that whole run, but I'm just like, I've been trying to now as I'm going through the boxes, I've been trying to figure out, okay, I'm realizing who Jeff the Cow was, who he is
Mhm.
now versus when I bought those books and I didn't know. But yeah, he smashed that. Okay, so I'm gonna go into moving from artist hype to a character hype. So this is a book, a hardcover book, and I bought this probably but almost a year ago, um, when I was doing DCBS as my vendor for books. But anyway, 50 years of John Stewart celebration with this book came out, and why is this relevant? Because one, I mean, we talked to Philip Kennedy Johnson a couple months ago, who's
Mhm.
going to be writing. And also, then we also know that James Gunn is going to be doing the story of probably based on Green Lantern Earth One coming up. And there's a piece where there's, I believe, in the second book of I'm sorry, Green Lantern Earth One, the second book, John Stewart is in. And so I just wanted to highlight that because John, I'm embarrassed to say, I'm embarrassed that it took me so long to get this book, but
Mhm.
it came in this week.
Oh yeah. Well, you're gonna say it took you so long. I was at a shop that's now closed in I think it was Tropic Comics. I saw that book in there, and I passed over it. Yeah, I know. We should have had it originally from. We should have paid a quarter for it, or
Yep,
or $2 back in the day. But
yep.
yeah.
And I paid far more than the $2 or $5 or whatever. I paid a lot more than that for that. But
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
ashamed.
I don't.
I'm ashamed that I had to pay as much. Had I paid this much, even 10 years ago is what I paid this week. I probably could have gotten at least a 9.8 or a 10, but
It looks,
not.
yeah, it looks really good. The
There's a
spine
chip.
and all.
There's a chip on the bottom right corner here, but I mean a small tiny chip, and there is a crease in the top right here of the thingamajig. So those are
Oh,
the
I see. Okay.
flaws.
I mean, but otherwise,
Yeah, otherwise,
that book is still close to the inception of Bags and Boards. When
yeah.
that book came out, their Bags and Boards weren't all over the place. Yeah.
So that's my John Stewart. Yeah, embarrassment.
Oh, and I don't have it here to show, but yeah, my John Stewart arrived. John Stewart was finally released by Sideshow Collectibles. Yeah, it shipped last week. So yeah, it's the statue is going out now. They still have it on the site available of Sideshow. John Stewart, Green Lantern.
So this is another book I want to show of EC artists. This is a trade paperback, whatever, and it just has highlights of covers from back in the day from EC Comics.
You see,
Go ahead.
you see, I saw back to that first page. That's the Black Hawk Squadron or Black Hawks, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my dad, he used to always, because he read them as a kid, and he always asked me about, yeah, what's the name of those pilots? And yeah, the Black Hawks.
Black Hawks, yeah. So I'm just, yeah, I love this and this is to help people who watch the show who don't have much information regarding the Golden Age books. And so this is a good resource to use. Go ahead.
I need a copy of that. Amazon? Did you pick it up on Amazon?
I did.
Oh, okay. You can text me the title later. Whoo, yeah, I need that book.
Yeah.
Yep, Golden Age of Comics. Yeah, yeah.
So
I'm sure Matt already has it.
most likely. But and it just shows different covers. And again, just give you an idea of things that you may want to look for from back at that time period.
Oh, there you go. You're coming into my more fun. I need me a more fun 52.
You and I
that
both.
50, that 51, right? But right. Oh, and by the way, that more fun 54. Yeah, of course it's sold, you know.
Of course.
I should have gotten that. Man, I let that, and it was graded already. A more fun 54. Yeah, it's sold quickly. It's gone.
Buster Crabs. Buster Crab. Boy. Action movie hero from back in the day, boy. If you don't know about Buster Crab, do your research. But anyway, I bought that and that came in.
Hey, wait, go back to that
dude,
the last page you just showed. That alien. I think you were before that. Oh look, JoJo. Yeah, we could that last go back because
I had no idea.
Okay, there was an alien on that. I wanted to see what that book was. There was an alien on that cover
right this there. One?
Yeah, there you go, right there. Space Detective. That's Space Detective number 3.
2.
Man, 2. Man, look at that cover. Ooh. Oh, it says the Batwomen of Mercury. Oh man, look at that, boy. It's no wonder the comics. Well, I shouldn't say no wonder the Comics Code Authority set in, but man, they were. I was watching another program earlier today.
Look at this precursor to Aquaman.
Wait,
like
where that
Aquaman right here with the sword.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, they were they were in some of those books, man, the violence was over the top.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they were not kids' books at all.
Yeah, not but the kids were reading them.
Yeah, but these books were not kids.
Oh, there's Black Hawk right there. Black Hawk, King Cobra attacks. And I have some GI Combat. They are so brittle. I got them in 19. I'm telling myself, I got them in 1978. They were still sitting on a rusty stand, if you can believe that, and they are brittle. They are full of chipping. Oh yeah, that I have a couple of those.
So this is the variant cover of what happened to the Cape Crusader. I only have one of these. I only have one. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because now I'm about to go into the CGC book. So I don't know if you want to change that, but this is one of the books we were talking about. John Michael and I were talking last show we did together that Alex Ross is going to be doing book signing at CGC. So
Yep,
this is one of the books I think I'm going to send into CGC. And you said you got several copies, John?
Two. I have two copies.
Okay.
I think I got one when it came out, and then Odin's Comics and their back issue bin, they had another one. Not very expensive, but yeah, when I come across it, and I might have gotten a third at Book Nook, but not 100% certain. I might have gotten a third. I remember seeing it at Book Nook.
I have several copies of the A cover, but I only
Mhm.
have one copy of this
Yeah,
variant.
that one is far less common.
All right, so going into CGC, these came back from Baltimore Comic Con, but these are Silver Age books, Silver Copper Age books, and that's the reason why they took a little longer coming back. But they came in this week.
Wow. I have that raw still, but hey, 6.5. Those came in when?
This week, this week.
Wow. Yeah, I was getting ready to send. I have not sent an order in a while. But the six, you can't complain about a 6.5. What is
No,
that? What is that year? 72 or
71.
71? Look, I was only 1 year off. 71. Yeah. First appearance of the Black Racer,
Yeah,
Jack Kirby. And yeah,
yeah.
6.5. Those books were read then. Once again, let me see. 71 Bill. I want to say Bags and Boards weren't out yet.
No,
No. And
dude,
when
and
they
this is a
came
beautiful
out,
copy. Go ahead.
and when they came out, it might have been 74, 75 Bags and Boards. And they were just like they were like thin cellophane. They were
Mm-hmm.
just like your Reynolds wrap. Is
Yep,
that right?
yep,
Is that what I say? Reynolds wrap?
yep. You got it.
Uh and the backing boards were cardboards like you find on a hat box or gift wrap box. The cardboard was very
It's
flimsy, and
flimsy. Yeah.
it was not white coated on a
No,
side yet.
it was
They
still
were
that gray.
it was yeah, gray. It was in brown. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gray
And the
brown. Yeah.
bags were, but it was better than nothing. But slowly it improved. But yeah, 6.5. So you can't complain about that.
Yeah.
That's a
My wife
beautiful.
was my wife was asking. She said, Monica was saying, are you good with that with these grades? I was like, yes. I said because these books are hard to find
Yeah,
and high quality. And if you
yeah.
really look at this one, there's no spine tick or any. I don't know why it got knocked down to a 6.5, quite honestly.
Hmm.
I have to look at the notes, but I mean, it is in beautiful shape, which is one of the reasons why I bought it in the
Yeah,
first.
because I'm looking at it. Let's turn to the back briefly. Okay, maybe they took off for some tanning. Oh man, you showing that back, that Be a Pilot, that I got those for one of my birthdays. Fly the New Hot Birds. I had that cable in my room from my bunk bed to a dresser drawer.
Right,
I had,
right.
I'm telling on myself again. I had those hot birds. I remember my mom took me to, it was a store called Jefferson's in North Miami, and I got me a couple of those hot birds. Wonder whatever happened to those hot birds. They disappeared.
Straight.
May- Maybe someone came in my room and needed them more than I did.
That was
That's
so they felt that
that's a
they
nice way to say it.
right.
Oh yeah, the Atom. I've seen that book.
So
Um, Man, I used to love the Atom back then.
this is the I guess I'll have to turn it this way since we can capture it all. But this is the
No,
second.
you could put it straight up. I guess it would read, but you could put it had your and just you can scoot it up a little. You don't have to have the oh well, you're showing the grade. Yeah. I mean right there is good. Yeah, like that. Oh, and then when you get ready to show the Zatanna. I'm telling on you, but go
Right,
ahead.
right. No, it's okay. I don't mind because that's what I mean. That's part of the story. So this is the second appearance and the first cover appearance of Zatanna and
Mhm.
number
Yeah,
19.
yeah. I don't have that book. I know I've seen it in a case at a comic shop. Yeah, the first cover.
Yeah. So I am enjoying my Zatanna books or whatever. So I have the first appearance in Hawkman number 4. I don't have it graded. I have to send it in to get graded. The first appearance of Zatanna Hawkman number 4, and then I have the first cover appearance of Zatanna now, and it's graded at a 4 or 5.
Hey,
So
I could grab. Well, I could grab that Zatanna from that later run, that last issue, man. That
oh yeah,
I know where it is. I think it's close by. But yeah, that
the one I
that's
snoozed on,
that
ignorant
that
snoozed
orange
on.
that orange cover. Is that issue?
It's red.
Is it? Yeah, orange red. Is that issue? It's issue 16 or 17, I think. But
I
that
think
thing
it's
is,
16.
yeah, it's pricey. And I have it graded, and it came back a 9.8, and then I got a raw copy. Oh yeah, Dr. Fate and Our Man. Oh, I used to love some Dr. Fate too. Man, the simple days back then. And
So,
Dr. Fate and Our Man, I used to love them.
so this is the first
Boy,
appearance of Solomon Grundy in the Silver Age, and
Solomon Grundy, born on Monday.
born on a Monday. Yes, sir. So this one came back at a 7.5. I'm very proud of that grade for this book.
Yep.
Again, another 1965 book, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it's gorgeous, and even has a little Green Lantern story. The special guest star, the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott.
Yeah, Alan Scott. I used to love it. And oh yeah, his ring wouldn't work on wood.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's the end of what I have to show.
Yeah, those are and so now since you recently got those back, what did the time frame look like for CGC now?
So
They
again, so
brag
that
on,
was for Silver Age. That was
oh, that's right. It's gonna
that's
be,
just 5 months. So because I got these, I took
yeah.
these to Baltimore Comic Con back in October. It was the end of October, really. It was the end of
So
October. So it was for 4 or 5 months.
that's man, they were doing 9 months, 10 months on modern. So and silver were a year. So yeah, that's a dramatic improvement. So my next, because I got some golden age to send off on the next one. I
Right.
got golden age and I got some silver, not many, but mostly modern. We'll see what the time looks like. Man, I haven't sent books. Oh my goodness. I think I haven't sent any since early 2022, which is a long time. Yeah, I just,
I know we get ready to send some books off with that Alex Ross
yeah.
sign. I know that much.
All right. So I'll do, wait, we'll switch it up here. We were talking about, and I got some slabs too. No, you know what? Those these can go at the end, but let me switch over. This is that 55, that Amazing Spider-Man 55 t-shirt there.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
and so with that being said, oh, and I had sent you a message. It looks like that book has come down, or maybe I just found a deal. Because remember, I sent you that message. Man, the second print, which one was the second print? The blue, Will?
Or the blue or the red. I can't remember which one was.
Well, anyway, I found a seller which had the original first print black cover, which by itself was a little pricey, the blue and the red. But I couldn't believe it. All three were $22 plus the
Together?
$4 shipping.
Oh
Huh?
wow. Together.
Yeah, yeah, together. I was like, what? I mean, I have multiple of the blue and red already, which
Mm-hmm.
people have passed them over and slept on them in the back issue bin. Don't sleep on them.
No, I
So,
recommend
but I
that.
couldn't believe it. So that was my second copy of the first print black issue 55, since I only had one. I got the poster as well. So let me go to some slabs. Now these were, man, these were purchased a while ago. You can't get them for these prices, but I'll go through these amazing Spider-Man slabs. I can't recall the price, but I know less than what it would be today because it was several years ago. Amazing Spider-Man 33.
Oh yeah, that
Oh, I'm getting I'm getting
underwater.
some what is
Just
that
glare.
glare?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the screen. I hate that. I need to, oh, I'll turn it like that. That's a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's an iconic cover. As a matter of
Love
fact,
them.
they say that they didn't say it on here. This is supposed to be the last Ditko cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the last Ditko cover.
And what issue is that? I'm
Uh,
sorry again.
this is Amazing Spider-Man number 33.
Okay.
33. Yeah, getting that glare on there because of that bag. Let me see something here right quick. Well, I'll have to retape. The tape tends to destroy itself. But let's see if when it's out, what happens. This is and this is an older slab. Yeah, still same little glare, but Amazing Spider-Man
No,
33.
much less, Glenn.
Yeah.
So just for you, we got about 7.5 left.
Okay. All right. So let me. All right. Coming up. Amazing Spider-Man 40.
Ooh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, 3-0, but I'll take it.
No,
Yeah.
buddy. I mean, those books are hard to come by nowadays.
Yeah.
Those Amazing Spider-Man, anything under the issue.
Amazing Spider-Man 40. This is the origin of the Green Goblin.
Yes, sir.
There he is right there.
I have those books. I do not have. I should have bought them when I came back to collecting, but I didn't.
Stan Lee story, Johnny Romita art. That's the father, of Johnny Romita. And I saw one time on Pawn Stars, Mike Esposito. He came on there one time with some art on Pawn Stars, but Mike Esposito art with John Romita. Okay, there's that issue. Yeah, that's number 40, Origin of the Green Goblin. And here we go. Blackie Drago. First Blackie Drago as the Vulture. Issue 48.
That damn Romita boy. Romita was killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Romita was killing it. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's Amazing Spider-Man number 48, 50.
Man, he was killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that perspective with the city streets. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yep, because seeing this as a kid, when I saw these books as a kid, it just did something to me. Yeah, either you get it or you didn't get it. Man, when I saw these books, now I saw them later on in comic shops because this is May of 67.
Mm-hmm.
May of 67 is when that came out. Now this is the first Gwen Stacy cover. Oh man, book nook. About $18 sitting there. Of course, not anymore, but that was a little while ago. This was sitting in the back issue box, but not anymore. Strike While the Iron is Hot. I paid $18 and I sent it
Strike
off.
While the Iron is Cold.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, it was not hot. It was cold. Nobody knew. I said, hey, they're passing this over. $18.
Oh, yeah. That yellow cover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember when you bought that. I remember when you bought it. I can't remember if I was there with you or we took pictures and said, but I do remember when you bought that.
Yeah, I didn't press or clean it or anything. Probably should have, because it probably would have went to a 7.5 maybe. But yeah, if I pressed and clean, it probably would have gone to 7.5. But anyway, that's the first, and they say it on there. This is CBCS. So first Gwen Stacy cover, Kingpin appearance. Oh, and by the way, this is issue 61, but going back to issue 50 is the first Kingpin. Did you see the price on that book now? Oh,
you gonna pay. Oh, that's another regret. That is
and a few years ago I passed that Kingpin. Bill, I saw, I think a 9.6 issue 50, a 9.6, 34,000.
Yeah, man.
34,000.
I should have bought that book a long time.
First Kingpin. Oh my goodness.
I remember that book. I probably remember that book being $200-300 at the most.
Yeah.
in the day. And I passed on it several times. Ashamedly so.
All right, Amazing Spider-Man 66, Mysterio appearance and a Green Goblin cameo, but this is iconic also. Stan Lee story, Johnny Romita cover, John Romita and Mike Esposito art with Don Heck, but this is one of my favorite covers too.
Yes. I mean, Romita was the perfect replacement for Ditko. And I mean, took it to a wholly different level, boy.
Yeah.
Christ,
and
that's beautiful.
And then of course, even after Johnny Romita, oh man, one of after Ross Andrew.
Yeah, Ross Andrew. Yeah,
Ross Andrew and then alternating Ross Andrew. Who's the other person? Because those are my favorites, man. For that,
you can't hardly tell the difference between Romita and Andrew. And I can't remember who the next person.
There's one more person, Bill. Ross,
right.
After Ross Andrew was, oh yeah, Gil Kane.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, but I think Ross Andrew was my
he did
favorite.
It better.
I think Ross Andrew. Yeah. Oh man, the Ross Andrew. Okay, but here we go. Issue 67. Oh, I got him. First appearance of Randy Robertson, and a Mysterio appearance of once again John Romita, and Jim Mooney art. Stan Lee story.
Yeah. Yeah, that damn Mysterio.
And you meant this one. Oh yeah, I forget where I picked this one up. Amazing Spider-Man 87. Letters in the letter column, letters from Doug Munch and Alan Kupperberg. Jim Mooney, Stan Lee story. But still Johnny Romita cover. Issue, let me say again now, issue 87. Man, you can find this one, back issue bins, whatnot.
But still, man, even with Doug Munch, however you want to pronounce it, man.
But this is only in the letter column. He might have been a kid. They mentioned he wrote.
No, he had to be an adult. Had to be an adult.
Wait, in 70, but it says, oh, okay, well, yeah, probably so, but it's 1970. Letters from Doug Munch and Alan Kupperberg. Yeah, well, I guess so. I'm not sure of his age.
Kupperberg may have been a kid, but Munch was grown.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, and that's one of my. Back then, I love when they used to do the image behind them, the apparition. I call it apparition of the characters behind them. Okay. I'm the only one who could know that because I am Spider-Man. Oh, I love. Ooh, boy, look again, boy, those Romita covers. And so, yeah, after that issue, then you have, let's see, the next one you have here. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 88, a little later, September of 1970. Dr. Octopus appearance. And 5.5, not high grade, but decent. Okay. But then again, these early Spider-Mans that are lower, double digits, lower than 100. Yeah.
I think
it's a, it's a 5.5, but as I look at it, it's like you said on that other book. Well, I do see a slight crease here. And then it's off-white pages. Yeah, it doesn't say white to off-white, but there's a slight crease. But if you look at it, I mean, it presents beautifully. It looks like a 7.0 to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it presents like 7.0. Man, the corners are nice. The staples aren't rusty. I don't know. This one may be kind of a miss for back. Somebody was harsh. I mean, because you'd be amazed. I could crack it and resubmit it, and the thing come back 7 something. Man, just made me look at that. Okay, so that's number 88, Amazing Spider-Man number 88. This is now this one probably is I don't know. This one probably is deserving of the grade. Amazing Spider-Man number 94, March of 71. Origin of Spider-Man retold and a Beetle appearance. Man, I used to love the Beetle back then.
The Beetle, yeah.
I used to love the Beetle. He wasn't a complicated character, but I always would say, man, how's he flying with those wings? That's what I kept saying to
Same
myself.
way in Batman the Moth did.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, how's he flying with those big, heavy metal wings?
Probably just
It might have had some jet propulsion, and then those suction cup fingers or tentacles,
Mhm.
I should say. But yeah, I said, ooh, I loved that book. All right. Last one, and then Amazing Spider-Man number 97. It too, well, it's a 5.5. Oh yeah, drug story not approved by the Comics Code Authority. Yeah, this one's I guess you could say it's a major key. Goblin appearance. Oh yeah, now this is Gil Kane and Frank Giacoa art.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember this one was not approved because of the drug story.
yeah. And as I said, previously I said talking about Gil Kane, that I think Gil Kane was probably the my least favorite of the three between Romita, Andrew, and Kane. But
Hmm.
Kane wasn't no slouch either, so
No, he wasn't.
he was not a slouch.
All right, and so those are the slabbed. That's it for the slab Spider-Men. But we could go into and just a few of them and see. I'm going to share the screen here with my comic shop. Tell me if you can see it. Okay.
Clear.
Okay. All right. Can I move this over there a little bit? And then we can go into my comic shop, which is a very large online retailer. And you can see right there, one of the early ones we showed. Now, these are CGC. Yeah, look. So here, this is for number 33, that last Steve Ditko. They have on here a 6.0. And we can make this a little larger first. We'll show that. But there's that cover.
Mm-hmm.
And so for Amazing Spider-Man 33, early double digits Spider-Man. So they have here 6.0, 445. But
Yeah.
when you start to get up into those higher grades, you can see here, here's a CBCS 9.2. Well, let's see if, no, that says add to cart. I don't want, oh, view scan right here. They have on there 1250. So here it is. Oh yeah, it's a 9.2.
CBCS. Yeah.
Yeah, CBCS. 1,250 for that. That 9.2.
I wonder how much this
That's
iComic
that.
Shop commission is for that.
Yeah,
To
I
look
don't
that
know.
up.
But wait, this one might belong to, this is not consigned. This one might belong to them.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, because it's not consigned. Yep, because you
Yeah,
do say
this one doesn't appear. So let's see.
this is
Yeah,
their
but
own book.
oh, know what? I'm sorry. It helps to read, Bill. You're right here. Oh man, what happened? Why'd that do that?
Right there. Consignment 3% buyers.
Yeah,
premium.
yeah. 3% buyer's premium charged at checkout. So they get 3%, which is not too bad.
Okay.
So here's a 4.5 at 313. What else is down there? Okay, so but actually for this 9.2, 1250, that's probably not too bad. All
Yeah.
right, so oh, should we go to number 50? Should we head to number 50?
Sure, because we already know that's well, stop
Let's
at
see.
58, the one you showed that you own. 48. Because you said you showed 48.
Now, now I recently picked this issue up. Don't ask me where it is right now. It's somewhere. I totally forgot. I picked up this number 39. And I want to say it's raw. It's not graded.
Mm-hmm.
I recently picked this one up. Oh my goodness, an 8.5. They have a few here. Let's see, do they have any in the nines? No, but
Mm-hmm.
a 4.5 is 325. A 5.0 is 499. But I recently
Again.
picked this. Here's a 8.5 at 1,800. But they have an auction starting April. Auction opens March 20th
On a 7.5.
on the 7.5, and then here's one 6.5 April 3rd. Okay, so anyway, but you said here it is, number 40. So I don't remember the grade
Oh
of
yeah,
that
that's
one.
right.
Yeah, number 40. What list? I don't remember, but let me take a peek and see number 40, what that Let me take a peek. Number 40. There it is. Yeah, it was low. It was low. It was low at a 3.0. So number 40. If they even have one like that up there, 7.0. Ooh, 7.0, 565. It was a low one, but I know there's
2.5 is 149, 3.5 is 237.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I didn't pay
Take it, but I
anywhere
bought a
near.
$200 book.
Yeah,
Rio.
that grade. So so for any viewers, you can see grade is everything. So for instance, 2.5, 149, 149, but then you jump up to say here a 7.0, 910. So you can see the difference in a grade.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you hear some collectors talking about pressing and cleaning. It makes a difference. Now,
Absolutely.
but for that one there, no, the spine, it was well loved, well read. It's not going to make sense to clean and press. So, and then here's a,
When he
yeah,
says well
8.5.
loved, he means well worn.
Yeah, when I say well loved, they read it, put it in their pocket, slept with it at night.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it when I wake up Saturday morning or what have you. But let's journey to, we don't have to look at the others, but we get the idea. So let's journey on to,
What?
this is one go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say while he's scrolling, I mean, my comic shop is the place that I buy my new books now, my weekly books, and they all come bagged and boarded.
Mm.
And actually, and they give me a discount even on that. So I don't even pay the full whatever. The only thing I guess janked up on would be the shipping cost. But otherwise, yeah, they have a great selection on new books. But go ahead, John.
And they ship very quickly. They
And
ship swiftly.
yes,
They ship. They
get your
don't play.
books. Yeah, I get my books within 3 days usually. I mean, at the house from the time I submitted, 3 days, 4 days max. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, I picked this issue up some time ago, number 46.
Shocker.
Yeah, so I don't.
I don't know why I love the look of the Shocker, man, but I just do.
I always have. Oh, I should have. I found the figure at Corker Comics, the Amazing Spider-Man retro figures. I should have had that up here, but anyway, I picked that up while I was in Florida. Okay, number 50. Let's see, right here. We'll go to number 50. Woo, these auctions here. So
$3,000.
Where do?
No, I'm sorry, 229, 229, 2299. So 23, yeah, 2300 or 70.
On this 7.0, yeah, there's not, and it's man. So, but that's why those 9.2, 9.6, they make a huge jump because this again was during the period of 1963. They were red. But wait, no, that's a series there.
67.
This one is July of 67. It came out. So, but when you get into the 9.0s and 9.2, yeah, it makes a huge jump as far as the price. But yeah. Let me send
bought that book a long time ago.
Let me send it. So anyway, just take a glance at that. Let me send a quick message here. Send a quick message here.
I hate that I did not buy. I passed on this book too many times. And that is such an iconic cover. That one and the one with he's walking away.
Make it larger here. There we go.
That cover and the cover with him walking away, Spider-Man. Yeah, the other one is when he walks away with a uniform in a trash can.
Oh yeah, in the trash can.
Yeah, those are like iconic covers, man. And they were both done by Romita. No. There was the one in the trash can. Was that Ditko?
No, because no, Ditko was gone I think by then.
I think so too. I think so. I can't remember which one when it was the uniform.
You know that issue number for that? Was that after 50?
Not on the top of my head, man. I can't recall.
I can look. I think it might have been after 50.
Let me see if
Because I don't think it was down. I can scroll down here through here. Look, there's 40.
let me
Yeah,
see.
that trash can had to be later. Going through. Yeah, it had to. Yeah, that's later. When he quit, Spider-Man quits. Yeah, it can't be down this low. All right, so let me. I'm gonna have to go to the issue guide up at the top. Let me do something else here and move it along. Pull this up. I'm going to the issue guide right here. So here's at 51. There it goes. Change there. It took a minute. There's 51. Second Kingpin. So man, I don't remember the number for that. I'm gonna scroll and look.
I'm looking
There's
for it
first.
now.
There's a first. Yes, there's a first Mary Jane cover. Now this one here, I think you bought this one for me at a show, number 60, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. I have it. Yeah.
That's when I would like to get that one now.
Okay, so man, how much later? Yeah, there's those. There's the Mysterio.
I can't find it. I cannot find it. I'm looking and I'm looking, but I can't find it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no, sir, this is one of my favorite issues here too, number 75. Boy, that story was so good. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Man Mountain Marco and Silvermane. Yeah, 73 through 75. That is a story to read.
So check Spider-Man No More was the first time it was number 50 as we just came to. But what's number 51 look like?
51 had a Kingpin cover. You want me
Okay.
to go?
No,
Back to
because I'm no, don't go back.
yeah, that's the second Kingpin cover. Nah, it's Spider-Man. That's it. Spider-Man No More. Here's the first Prowler.
Oh yeah. I should have bought it when I was in Louisiana, man. I saw that book on the wall, man. He was selling that book for what, 40, $50. Man, I should have bought it. I should have bought
Yeah,
it.
I have a copy of that, the first Prowler. Night Prowler. All
Shop
right, let's
that Paper Heroes down in I think it's a Lafayette. No, not Lafayette. Charles, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Shout out to Kevin. Paper Heroes down.
there's the first this is Death of Captain Stacy. I have that. Oh man, I've gone through these. I don't see it, the number. For sure we didn't pass it.
No, and that's a classic too. 100. Oof, that's a classic.
Yeah, they recently did an homage to this cover too.
Yes, sir. They sure
I want to
did.
say I
In
want
the
to say
last few weeks.
yeah, they sure did. I want to say it is I clicked on the 101. Let's see, it should change
You
shortly.
see the cover. The crazy thing about it, because the pencils on the interior at Gil Kane, but the covers are still John Romita.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe it's out. Here's 101. What? Let's see what they have on this 101. 80 is
Book needs to
615.
come down in value after that crummy movie.
Well, it entertained
Movie was
me,
bad,
that
John.
Morbius.
You know
Yeah.
that's because your wife. That's because your girlfriend is a veterinarian. She's a scientist. Man, that movie was bad.
Yeah, we were, I guess, all caught up in the science. Wait, they're talking about the bud. I said, okay, yeah. She was looking at the science aspect of it, which was interesting. Yeah.
But
So,
1,200 for 80 for 1250 for 80. That's not bad.
I see the 80 here at 615. Where's the
I'm talking about down in the consignment area, the yellow I'm looking at. That
Oh,
caught
down here.
that
Oh,
first
okay.
that first yellow block.
Oh, yeah, right there. I see. Or it has or best offer. It's got a best offer in
But
there.
I see that
Um,
I would surely jump on that one for 615 though. Versus the,
yeah, right there. Yeah, they got a consignment, and you got this one here, which you can just put off white to white, which you can just put in your basket.
and it's 8.5 for 8. Is that 860? Yeah.
Buyer's
75
premium.
440. Yeah, those, yeah. So be careful out there, folks, when you're doing your buying consignment versus the others. I mean, just yeah, because I just the yellow caught my eye, but get that, save some money.
Yeah, and this is the first Morbius.
And that
So,
that that 6 arm Peter.
yeah, six-armed Spider-Man.
Yeah, man. I remember reading that. Someone that is a family friend had that book.
Be careful not to get this reprint here. You can see it has
Yeah,
a blue logo. It doesn't garner the same price as the original. There's
nowhere near.
a blue
Unless you
logo,
just
silver box.
yeah, unless you just want to read it.
Reprinted in 92, much later. Um, they did the price up here, of course, looks totally, it says $1.75. That's different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's just a later
Was it
book.
20 cents? Was it 20 cents before?
The original here, 15 cents, is a 15
15,
cent.
even
Yeah,
better.
and it's just a darker cover.
Still 15 cents before they took it to 20 cents. Yeah.
And there's 102. But let's see.
Ah,
If I don't, yeah, I don't have that 102. If I don't see, let's see, if we don't see that one, it must be, gotta be in here
oh,
somewhere, bro.
was that a parting shot at the end of 50 maybe? Was it interior when it was in the trash?
No, no, you know what? It was, but it's gotta be, you know what? It may not be on but it's on one of these covers.
I
Yeah,
could have sworn it.
you
Yeah.
know what? It is a parting shot on the interior. You're right, but they've had it on covers. Maybe we just,
And
there's
that's what I got.
121.
Yep. I got that one. The Death of Gwen Stacy.
Uh-huh.
The ass booty cover.
Oh yeah, for Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll let this go. We won't. We'll just unless we won't look through here.
Sorry,
Yeah.
y'all. We having fun with Spider-Man. There's my other book right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 129.
770
For
or
those
seven.
of you who may see this, oh look at the 9.4. This first Punisher, 9.4,
First Punisher.
7,495 or best offer.
Yeah, mine is a 70 or 75, one of the two. So I can't. It's one of the two. Well, I'll say 70 just to be kind to myself. But yeah.
All right. And I mean, still of all these covers, this is my favorite right here.
Oh, Hammerhead.
Yeah,
Woo!
it's that Spider Mobile. This is the first Spider Mobile too. This is yeah. This is my favorite of the covers. I read that as a kid in elementary. Yeah, and the reason they did this, Spider-Man doesn't need a car to drive around. It could go up walls and all, but um, let's see. I want to say, was it Kenner or Hasbro? They had an agreement with the toy company. Marvel did. Um, Back then, and I wish I had one in a box. They had an agreement that they would produce Spider-Mobile for kids,
Mm-hmm.
but the toy company said they'd make it, but they told Marvel you had to put it on a cover in the comic book too.
Got
That
it.
was part of the agreement for kids to see it in the comic book, and that would help with the sales because they said, "Oh, Spider-Mobile." Then they make the connection; they see it in the store because people wonder, well, why does Spider-Man have to have a Spider-Mobile? He can swing and all of that. So that
And
was the thing.
especially for back in those days, because Doom buggies were the shiz back in that time.
Oh yeah, they were.
Everybody wanted a Doom buggy. Why
Yeah,
would Spider-Man need a Doom buggy in the city? But yeah,
yeah. And he could shoot webs. This Doom buggy, yeah, it shot webs from the front of it too. He had web shooters on the front. Yeah, it was just cool. Look at the wheels. It was just cool to see that.
yes, sir.
Then they used it again in a later Spider-Man book, just here recently, like 2 years ago. I
Mm-hmm.
forget the book. They used it again after all those years. But man, that Spider-Mobile, I love that thing. So here, it's it's not well, it's the first Spider-Mobile, so it's a key, it may be a minor key, but there's no high grades showing here. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, it is.
If you oh
9.6
wait, here
in the
oh
yellow.
yeah, I just gotta look. So I mean, for a book that was originally 20 cents back then, I mean, and you're talking about now a 9.6, 275. Yeah, that's significant,
And an
you know.
8.5 at 129. That's
Yeah.
not first grade block.
hmm 8.5, yeah, 129. Yeah, that's that's expensive paper. Expensive
Yeah, that's what
paper.
they call it.
Okay. All right. So, all right.
All right. That was enjoyable swimming through the values
Some
of.
amazing Spider-Man issues, and we'll you want me to wrap it up here? We'll wrap.
Yeah, man, I think we
Yeah.
can.
Let's see a few other last few things. Move on to a few items. Okay. Picked that up the other day in the store. Get your Hot Wheel on as well. This is the flyby. Pretty cool little Hot Wheel.
Right.
Yep.
And while you doing it, I'm just
That's a motorcycle. Yep.
while you doing it, I'm pull stuff out so that way we just get ready and wrap up this show. So if you
And
got something in
then
your hand, show it.
I came across this in one of my boxes. This thing was hard in the beginning. This is Malbosia from Spawn. It was hard to find early on. Okay, that's Malbosia. It was in the I want to say like Kmart's and Toys R Us, but they flew off the shelf. I never did see it hanging on the peg. I had to get it at a show, and I remember I got it at the MegaCon in Orlando years ago. So
I love that though, man.
yeah, this
Let's
was
see that figure.
Malbosia. This was there was no figure like this at the time.
I can no, it shouldn't be. Yeah,
And
because there was
so
no picture like that.
there's that. And then yeah, go ahead.
I'm just showing this as a book that I love for just the green cover with this Lazarus Planet Omega, and just to know with another green cover because I know some people have their color likes. This is one I felt picked it for a green cover, and I don't even know who the character is on this one, but I just love that cover. Go ahead, brother. You next.
Okay, just a couple of more things, and then I'll be finished. Let's see. Oh yeah, and man, I got this years ago. This is and people started searching for them during the pandemic, but I got it long before that. This is a sealed box of 1993 Marvel masterpieces. These are trading cards, Marvel trading
Nice.
cards, and they are beautiful. When you see them out in the notebook, I should have had an example of it of them,
But
but this is a sealed box.
is that
And
Joe? I think Joe Jusko did those, didn't or something like that, maybe.
yeah, they had Juice Go art. This is box 317,274 out of 350,000. That's a lot that they printed.
Mhm.
350,000 boxes. But this is a sealed wax box, and it's beautiful. It's mint. 1993 Marvel Masterpieces sealed box. The 94
You
might
picked
have
that
looked a
up
little
then, or
better.
you picked that up then, or you picked it up recently?
And no, not in 93. I picked this up in about 2012.
Okay.
About 2012, yeah.
Going back, we talking about that cover, that infamous cover we talked about earlier this week with Jon Stewart. That shit is hilarious. I can't quite make it up, but I love this one cover. I love this cover. It's unique with Jon Stewart, and it's another green cover that I wanted to pull out and show to everybody. But going back on the Jon Stewart vein, and then I'll pass the mic back as we rush through these last few. Don't forget to like and
Yeah.
to our channel, please. Hope you have enjoyed the content that we try to put together for you as a geek family, and we love doing this stuff for you. If you can't tell the passion in our hearts and our excitedness that we put together for you as we dig through, it's a lot of fun. Go ahead, brother.
All righty. And then Came across these at Dave's Comics. Dave, he has everything down there. Didn't get to go this week. I'll go next week to Dave's Comics. Didn't get to go, but love to go down there. But came across, he had some Mego figures in there.
Oh yeah, that's true. All
The
day.
Mego repops, Deathstroke. Yeah, they're very nice. They're nice figures. There's a Deathstroke.
Mhm.
And this one, I didn't think this one was going to be in there. The first one on my mind was this character, but I didn't think it was going to be there, but it was there. The Rocketeer.
Rocketeer. Yeah.
These are these later Mego
Well done.
figures that, yeah, 2021. The Rocketeer. I love that figure. If
Mhm.
you haven't seen the movie was great. I love that movie, The Rocketeer. And then the last one, the character that started just about not the beginning of comics, but the beginning of comic craze, probably they had different ideas on what comics should be, but
Ah,
and then there's the Stan Lee,
Stan Lee.
Mego, the man that he covered all the, let me not say covered, but checked a lot of the boxes
Dude,
as far as
you have
comics,
to you have to
the
think about
writing,
that.
storytelling. He was a showman. He touched culture, race, all of that. He just thought it should all be told in comics. Yep, Stanley, rest in peace. But that's an Amigo figure.
Y'all
It
have
was
to
back then.
realize how Stan Lee was writing comic books in the 20s. Y'all not paying attention. Stan Lee was writing comic books in the 20s. He was a teenager, young teenager, but he was writing comic books in the 20s.
Yep.
So, and we
And he
lost him. We just lost him within the last 5 years.
Yeah.
That's remarkable. All right, I'm just throw this Star Wars Adventures. This is a first number. I'm sorry, number one. It was that Dark Horse came back that they guess they made a deal with Disney to do a book. So the Star Wars High Republic Adventures is the first Dark Horse retaking or redoing of Star Wars books after they had to give it up a little while ago, just probably about a year or so ago. But they made a deal with Disney to bring it back. And then my last book, as we get ready to close out, is this Wonder Woman. I love this yellow book here with Nubia on the cover. And this is Wonder Woman number 796.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. That's a B cover.
This is a D Delta. D cover.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
All right. So I'm gonna let you have the last word, but I'm gonna say, and that was a Black History cover. And I'm gonna say for Will Call, thank you guys for joining us. I truly appreciate you spending your time with us. Hope you made it to the end. And if you're not, that's okay too. But please like and subscribe. And I'll pass the mic to my brother John Michael.
Yes, thank you for viewing. As he said, like and subscribe. And the only thing I'm going to say is buy what you like. You know, a lot of today's market is ran and geared towards, you know, speculating, and people try to buy comics based on movies. But, you know, as we now know, and we already knew, I mean, Will and I, we don't buy based on that. If we see something that's good, yeah, we'll get it. But as we can see now, the market has come down some. You can't just speculate. You may lose your shirt on it. I know people probably have paid. Some people have paid several thousands of dollars for books. Oh, I'm gonna double it. But then the books have come down to even some of them as much as 80%. They're down 75, 80%. So you may lose your shirt. And who knows when it will reach that altitude. When you see things like that, the huge jumps of 2020 and 2021, that's the stuff of legend. You know,
Yes.
that's not generally things make a slow incline. That's the stuff of legend. If you capitalize on it at the moment, that's fine. But yeah, but ending, just buy what you like and stay geeked up. Thank you.
Well, I love it. Get your geek on. Two Ski Geeks out.